Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. So today I'll be sharing this mini cookies recipe, guys. These cookies tasted just so good. They were so flaky, so crusty and so flaky. My kids couldn't resist the taste. Can you hear the sound, guys? It was so flaky. If you want to learn how I made these goodies, definitely keep watching. So I'll be using margarine for this recipe. You can use butter if you prefer, but margarine here will give it that flaky and crust you are looking for. Then once I added my 400 grams of margarine to the pot, I'll start mixing with my hand mixer. Guys, all ingredients should be at room temperature. If you are using them, you will bring them out from the fridge like 2 hours before you start using them. So I creamed the margarine until it becomes creamy. It came together and became creamy like this. Can you see that, guys? Okay, so after creaming the margarine like this, I went in with my confectionery sugar. You can use normal sugar if you prefer, but confectionery sugar here is best for cookies. So I added the confectionery sugar and I mixed with the margarine to combine. All the ingredients will be left in the description box down below so you can check them out later, guys. So I mixed until they came together. They were properly mixed, as you can see here, until they were properly mixed together. Next, I will go in with my all-purpose flour. I added it gradually and I sifted it in. And once that is done, I will combine all of them together. And next, I'll also be adding some corn starch to this recipe. The corn starch here will give it that crumb that we are looking for. Yes, that crunchiness we are looking for as well. So I sifted in the corn flour and I mixed everything properly until I got my dough. So next I'll be placing this dough on my work surface, and guys, listen, this part is very important. You don't have to knead this dough, okay? You don't have to knead it. See the way I'm using my palm to spread it out? So after spreading it out like this, I'll bring it gently back together again and I'll repeat the process a second time. Then I will cut this dough into two and put inside a nylon paper and keep in the fridge. You don't have to overwork this dough. If you overwork it, over knead it, it will not come out flaky as you want. So after 30 minutes, I sprinkled some flour on the work surface and I placed one of the doughs on it. Then I cut it into halves and I'll be working with the first half. Then with the aid of my rolling pin, I rolled this dough out. So when I noticed it was breaking apart, which is supposed, then I used a baking sheet to place on it and I rolled it out smoothly. But you don't need to roll it out too flat, guys. So next I'll be using this cookies cutter that I got from the shop to cut this dough. But in place of this cookies cutter, I will show you what else you can use to cut it. So guys, can you see how amazing our cookies are looking already? So I'll be transferring this to my baking pan, which I've already lined with a baking sheet, and I'll be setting it aside. So next I will re-roll the dough that came out from the first one. I'll place my baking sheet on it again. I will roll it out, then I will cut it out as well. And once that is done, guys, I'll place them on the baking pan, and then I will bake this on medium heat for 30 to 35 minutes. This is our cookies ready to be baked. So I'll put this in the oven and bake it for 30 to 35 minutes. And guys, let's move over to the next method. So I'll roll out the dough again like this, and I'll place the paper on it again. Then I'll start the cutting. So if you have a round like shape like this at home, you can always use it. This is a round shaped cookie. Can you see that, guys? It came out perfect. So you don't have to break the bank looking for a cookie cutter. So I cut them out like this, so fine. And next I'll be placing them again into the baking pan, which I've already lined up. Next I'll still be using this one again to cut the cookies. This one gave me a block shape, which is perfect, and I cut them like this. Can you see how good it's looking, guys? So that is it. And next, after cutting it, I'll place them in the baking pan too. And next, I kind of wanted to cut this one into a shortbread kind of form, which came out perfectly. So I had it looking like this. I got it looking like this, and I cut it. I didn't know it was not videoing when I was cutting, but no problem. Once you finish placing it like that, you then cut it with your knife, and then you place in your baking pan as well. And guys, the next and last thing we are going to do to these cookies are to dent them with our fork. Can you see what I'm doing? To give it that beautiful look. So that is it, guys. I did it like this. And for the round shape, I dented it this way, which came out so beautiful. So guys, I'll still be baking this on medium heat for about 30 to 35 minutes. And once that is done, guys, this is what we have. Can you see that goodness? Can you see that deliciousness? At this point, if you are yet to subscribe to my channel, please do hit the notification bell so that whenever I upload a new recipe, you'll be alerted. Thank you for always supporting this channel. Share and like this video as well if you find it helpful. And see you in my next one. Bye.